In Lesson 8, we're going to spend some time talking about the difference between linear and exponential functions. So for the first one, it wants us to look at the table, determine if it is linear or exponential, and then decide and then write an equation for each of them. So the first one, if I look at the pattern here, everything is plus 3, plus 3, plus 3. So we're adding the same thing every time. Therefore, it is linear. And just remember, y equals mx plus b is going to be our linear equation. So we need two pieces. We need a y-intercept, and we need a slope. Well, we just found that our slope was plus 3. Our y-intercept is here at 0, 7. So y equal 3x plus 7 is going to be our equation for that first one. If I go over to the right, my pattern is times 3, times 3, times 3, times 3. So because we are multiplying, that is going to be an exponential equation. So if we remember for exponential, that's y equals a times b to the x. We need a y-intercept, and we need a multiplying number. Well, we just found out our multiplying number was 3. Our y-intercept is here at 0, 2. So we are y equals 2 times 3 to the x. If we go down to the bottom here, bottom left-hand corner, we are times 1/2 times 1/2 times 1/2 and so on. Now, a lot of people probably look at this as dividing by 2, which is true. But remember, in exponentials, we are not allowed to divide. We have to multiply by 1/2. So our y-intercept is going to be here at 8, and our multiplying number is going to be 1/2. So it'll be y equals 8 times 1/2 to the x. If we look in the bottom right, we're minus 20, minus 20, minus 20. So everything is subtracting. Therefore, we are linear because our pattern is adding or subtracting. So we need a y-intercept, which is here at 180. And we need a slope, which in this case, since we're subtracting, it's minus 20. So y equals negative 20x plus 180. In the second one, for each of the following, determine if linear or exponential should be used. The value of a house increases by 1.5% each year. Most of our percent-related questions are going to be exponential because it's going to increase by a different amount each time. The teacher deducts 10 points for each day an assignment is late. Well, since you are doing it 10 points per day, it's the same amount per day. That's going to be linear. Every hour, 1/3 of the bacteria in a population dies. So 1/3, we are multiplying by 1/3 every time. Therefore, we're going to be exponential. A population of bacteria doubles. Doubles is multiplying, therefore we are exponential. A vine grows by 6 centimeters each week. Okay, it's going up by the same amount each week. Therefore, it is going to be a linear function. And that's some of the differences between our linear and our exponential equations.